Hey, howdy guys, how's it going? My name is Ali, and this is another Jolly Links of the Week. If you guys don't know what this is just like a little series where I talk about 3 interesting things that I saw during the week. It might be a game, music, artist, or anything like that, and stuff that I like to share with you guys. And if you haven't seen the other ones, this is based off a newsletter that I used to send to my Jolly newsletter club, which you can sign up if you want to on ellygeh.com/sign up. And if you join that newsletter, you can see all the videos that I make usually a day earlier or a few hours earlier than everybody else, and you get to know about news about my shirts, about my clothing brand, and anything else interesting that I find, that I want to share with you guys. And as you guys can see, this is actually my new shirt for this week. This is a Sailor Moon inspired shirt, where this is a long sleeve, and this is my favorite one so far, especially because the print is just like so big, and I really love the design for this one. As you can see over there, she's holding a skateboard, and it's like a tribute to Sailor Moon, by drawing my style. And you can get this shirt for this week only until December 14th. Then after that, it's gonna be vaulted until further notice. So if you wanna get this shirt there too, you can find it on ellygeh.com/weekly. And in there, you can see all the shirts that I post, for that specific week. You can see all of that in there. So the first thing I wanna share with you guys is Warframe. Now this game, I haven't even played it yet, but I'm kind of already addicted to it. I've been watching videos about Warframe like non-stop, and I already have the game installed and everything, but I haven't even touched it yet. I haven't started anything. I have the account ready, I have everything ready, but I haven't started because I know if I do, I want to play that game 24/7. And since I'm doing the 50 videos challenge, if you guys don't know, I'm doing like a crazy challenge where I'm doing 50 videos for like 2 months. And yeah, so if I decide to start playing this game, I know I'm not gonna want to do anything else. So I'm kind of holding off on it for now, and I'm just watching videos about it. And what I want to talk about specifically is not even the game itself, but its developer, Digital Extremes. The reason I think Warframe is really successful still is all because of Digital Extremes and the way that they handle communication with the community of players. They're just like 100% open with the community, and they love asking them questions. I think that's one of the biggest things that makes me feel, more connected to a community, is when like the community leaders, actually listen to the community and listen to what they're saying, and what their concerns are, and what they think is going right and what they think is going wrong. I think they're really, really good at doing that, not only listening to the community, but also innovating and doing crazy things that the community doesn't even think about, They meet people's expectations, and sometimes they surpass people's expectations because they throw something in there that people never expected, and it's just like this crazy thing. In that aspect, they're really, really bold, because that might fail, that might not work. And the crazy thing about Digital Extremes is that it's because they're so bold. They're willing to take risks, and if the community doesn't like it, they listen to them and they try to change it and reverse it in a way that they like, but they still take ownership into what they want to put out into the game and find different ways to make the community, excited about the game in different ways, that people weren't expecting, but still meeting their expectations, if something doesn't work. I think that's like such a fine line, and that is like an art, doing that specifically is an art, and it's something that I really want to strive to do with everything I do too, for these videos and for the shirts that I create and everything. And the reason I'm so interested in this game is just seeing how the studio works and how they do that, how they find a way to connect to the community like that. And that's something really inspiring, and that makes me excited, and makes me want to be part of that community as well. I'm even thinking about, doing some fan art for Warframe and stuff like that. But I think I'll do that after I start playing, because I'm not well versed into the game yet and into the lore and everything else. But just watching, from afar and seeing how that works, you know, the community really embracing the studio and the studio really embracing the community. And yeah, it's something really, really awesome that I want to keep my eye on. And I've been watching the dev streams too as well. And Rebecca, which is the space mom, you know, for the game, which is like, she's like the community manager for Warframe. And she's like this really charismatic person, you know, who actually listens and cares about the community. And she's like the greatest link between like the developers and the community, you know, and she's kind of like the person right there in the middle. And the way that she handles that, the way that she handles the community, I think it's really, really cool. And I think she's like one of the key people that actually makes it work. You know, she's like a really, really cool person. I really admire her for that. And one of the heads of the studio too, Steve Sinclair, I think he's like a really cool guy too, who really understands gameplay and understands, you know, the way that players behave. And he's a really inspiring guy too that I really, really admire. And yeah, I just love Warframe, and I haven't even played the game yet. And that shows, you know, how good, you know, they do their job by making me feel connected to a community that I'm not even a part of because I don't even play the game, you know? So yeah, if you guys want to know more, you know, about Digital Extremes and how it works, there's this documentary from NoClip that you can find on YouTube. Just search NoClip Warframe documentary. Or, you know what, I'm just going to leave the link down in the description. I'll leave the link for that. And I'll leave Skillup's review of Warframe as well, because he's like one of the key figures. He's the actual guy who made me, you know, want to learn more about Warframe. Was watching his review about Warframe. And he's a really cool guy who writes in like in a great way. He's like really, really inspiring as well for me and for what I want to do in this channel. So yeah, I recommend those two little videos, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description for you guys to see those two. Okay, so for the second thing I want to share is Smash Bros. Ultimate. Holy moly, that game is crazy, man. Smash Bros is another thing that I'm always watching from afar, but I never really dipped my toes into it, you know? I haven't played a lot of Smash Bros in my life. I've played mainly the first one for Nintendo 64. I used to play that more back in the day in high school with my buddies, you know, from high school. One of my friends had a Nintendo 64 and he had Smash, so we would play that a lot. And that was so much fun. That game is a lot of fun, so I kind of get, you know, the deep thing, you know, about competing and having fun with your friends, and every moment is like a crazy moment at the same time, and it's really, really fun and exciting. And this latest game that just came out yesterday is the craziest thing. I am so hyped for that game, and I haven't even played it, you know, any of the game. Just the way that the community and the whole internet is like freaking out about Smash, and, you know, creating all these memes, and there's just like everything about Smash Bros right now. And yeah, just everything about this game makes me hyped and makes me want to go and play it. And one thing that came out like yesterday as well is that like Joker is gonna be on Smash. That's so crazy. You know, Joker is like the main character from Persona 5, and I'm a really big fan of Persona, and oh my god, man, they added Joker on that thing. And just the trailer didn't show anything about the gameplay, it didn't show the character or anything, but it was just so much hype. You know, that trailer with the music and the red and the style of Persona, and then he's showing like the little envelope with the Smash seal on it. Oh my god. Oh, so good, so good. And another thing too about Smash that makes me feel like a dummy is on Amazon, they had the little, you know, adapter for the Switch, you know, to plug in the GameCube controllers into the Switch for you to play the games with. I had that thing on my wish list for like months, and I was looking at it. I was like deciding whether if I wanted to buy it or not, if I want to play Smash or not. And now it's like all sold out everywhere. You can't even buy the thing anymore. They're gonna ship it like only later in the month. And it's more expensive too, so I feel like a dum-dum because I didn't buy that on time. I should have bought that like months ago. But yeah, this Smash Ultimate really is like the ultimate game. there's just so many freaking characters in there, and like there's characters from everywhere, you know, from Nintendo, from Capcom and Namco, and it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. And the game is so deep, you know, in its own systems, in its meta game, and there's like all kinds of crazy stuff that they added to this game as well, that you can attach to characters and you can level up stuff. There's just systems on top of systems, and it gets so crazy and overwhelming, but I just want to devour all of it. I don't even care how complicated it gets, but you know, it's just like really exciting. And I just love this game just because Nintendo, you know, did a really good job into hyping it up for people, and I'm excited for that. And I still need to get my copy for this game. And if you guys haven't gotten your copy yet, I'm gonna leave a link on Amazon. It's gonna be an affiliate link, so if you do decide to buy it from this link, like a little percentage of the purchase is gonna come my way, and it's gonna help me out into, you know, supporting this channel and helping me make more videos and shirts and stuff like that. So if you do that, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And while we're still talking about Nintendo, my third link is freaking amiibos. And especially the Splatoon amiibos. I mean, what the heck just happened? If you guys don't know yet, I'm really in love with Splatoon and its style and the way that the game works and the way that the game makes me really competitive, even though I'm not a competitive person. Like, that game is super great, and its style, its aesthetics, everything is great about it. And because of that, I've always had like a bunch of amiibos in my wish list, and I was planning to get a few, you know, for myself this Christmas. You know, especially the two little sisters, you know, from the first game. And what the heck, when I went to see it today on Amazon, it was like for 100 something bucks. While it was on my wish list, I remember seeing it for like 30 something bucks, you know, for the two figures. And now it's like 100 something for the two? Did people started buying that non-stop? Did that just become like a rare figure? What happened? I mean, I hope Nintendo still makes more of them, because I really want to get them, but I don't want to get them for 100 something bucks, you know? If that is like a marketing thing for them, like, good job to them, because I really want to get them now because they're more expensive for some reason. You know, since I think that they're gonna run out, I want to get one, you know, before it actually runs out. So I don't know, like, Nintendo's messing with my head, man. I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's the third thing that I wanted to share with you guys. It was just like a little rant about Splatoon, I guess. I'm gonna leave affiliate links for you guys to see them on Amazon, but I don't really recommend you getting them now since they're so expensive. I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye on them and see if their price is gonna get lower, you know. And I guess I'll keep you posted, you know, if you guys are interested in seeing the price for that or not. I'll wait like a week or a month or something and see if their price lowers, and then I'll talk about it a little some more. So yeah, guys, if you've seen this whole video through, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And, you know, thank you for your likes, your comments, and everything. And if you want to suggest anything for me to see and talk about, you know, in this series, just leave a comment, you know, suggesting whatever you want me to talk about. And I'll take a look and I'll talk about it in future episodes, you know. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I hope you come back for the next one. Alright, you guys take care now. See ya.